While social distancing, you might have been tempted to explore our beautiful wildlife areas, but the DWR has a warning for you this morning. Joining us on the phone is Faith Heaton-Jolly from the DWR. Faith, thanks so much for joining us on the phone. We miss having you in studio.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's kind of different, but
it's
good to be here.
Good, good. So what do you want people to know this morning?
Yeah, so one of the big things that we're telling people is, we understand people want to get outdoors right now, but we're really trying to encourage them to do it responsibly. Several of our wildlife management areas, waterfowl management areas in northern Utah are currently closed. And that's primarily just to help the wildlife. Deer are pretty weak this time of year. After a long winter, they're transitioning their diet. And so they're in that kind of critical stage. And if they get stressed by a lot of people, that can actually end up killing them. And there's also ducks, geese, other birds that are migrating that are nesting right now in those areas. So that's why they're closed. But unfortunately, we have had several people that have still been visiting those areas and trespassing through those areas. So we're really just trying to encourage people, to stay out of those areas and to respect the wildlife.
Got it, got it. So I understand 17 people cited already for trespassing. Is that a higher number than usual for this time of year? Do you feel like people are getting outside because they're a little antsy?
Yep, exactly. That's kind of what our officers are contributing it to. They said that in some of these wildlife management areas, they've never seen people in March. That was when we had cited most of these people, was a couple weekends ago, and they said it's actually continued. They've seen some others, just on these areas, and these are very clearly marked areas, no trespassing. You can also find any types of closures on our website. And so, yeah, we're just trying to spread that word and asking people, there's plenty of areas to recreate, but please don't do it in these closed off areas.
Right. Okay, great reminder. So we know that there are some areas that are closed. Are there areas that are open that people can explore right now?
Yeah, so, with a lot of the, there's a lot of public lands right now, a lot of Forest Service, BLM properties, those are still open. If you live in a county that has a state park, you're welcome to visit those. And, again, with these wildlife management areas, a lot of them are just closed until April 11th. So it's coming up soon that you'll be able to go recreate in these areas, hike around, whatever. Farmington Bay actually is still open. We have closed our Wildlife Education Center there. But yeah, there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of options. So just make sure you're staying informed and you kind of know where you can and cannot go right now.
Got it. Great, great advice there. I understand. We're also, we're getting into hunting season or prepping for hunting seasons. Is there anything you want hunters to know during this time, any impacts because of COVID-19?
Yeah, so, because some counties have kind of placed some of these rules, restrictions in place during this period, those might affect your ability to go visit, camp, or recreate in those counties. So our primary hunts going on right now is, we have a limited entry turkey hunt that starts up next week. General season turkey hunt is starting up in May. And then we do have a bear hunt that's going on right now. So we're encouraging hunters, if you are planning to go out this season, just make sure you're checking those guidelines for each of the counties. We have a post on our website that kind of directs you to where to check with the land management agencies, with the county health departments. So we want to make sure everyone's following those regulations.
Perfect. Faith Heaton-Jolly from the DWR speaking with us this morning. Faith, thanks so much for those resources. We will obviously have a link to all of this information and more on our website as well, abc4.com/JMU. Thanks so much, Faith.
Thanks.